last season, early in the year. Last time this defense has given up a 100-yard rusher. Pretty incredible. Herbert, high pass. Did Williams make that catch? My goodness.
Because they don't want to get caught.
Just a four-man rush. Stidham steps away from Bosa. Looking, buying time, throws it late. He's got Adams open. Davante Adams chugging into the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh, if this thing stands.
There is a flag down just near midfield. It's a 60-yard touchdown if it stands.
Talk about that tattoo from New Year's Eve. I mean, Hufanga waited till New Year's Day to tattoo Stidham. Holy smokes. Let's see if they get the whole, maybe on.
With the quarterback in the pocket, illegal contact. Defense number 7.
Oh, he got it.
Result of the play is a touchdown.
Wow.
Bridgewater guns it, intercepted, picked up by Kyle Duggar, works the sideline, stutter step move from Duggar, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. They have done it again. 39-yard return. 7th defensive touchdown of the season.
On both sides so far, 9 plays, only 12 yards total for both teams combined, no first downs. This is Nixon, who's dangerous. Oh, here he goes! My goodness! He's taking it the distance!
You talked about how dangerous he is. The most kick return yards in the NFL. And he shows it right there. He had a 94-yard kick return last week. And here he is again. Wow.
Love the way that he's really seeing the game now, playing very aggressive against the run and doing a good job.
Komet took the snap, tosses it back, and Fields picks up a first down and more. Finally tackled at the Lions.
3rd and 8, Moss back in. Tight end back there to Mo Alley-Cox. Good time. Foles, big arm, going deep, and it is caught. Campbell brings it down with a thicket of defenders around him and a nest of giant defenders at the 14.
They shift Jefferson to a slot to the right side. There's the pass down the middle, and it's broken up and intercepted. Off the deflection, it's picked off. Savage got blockers in front. Only Cousins is down there. He won't get him. And the Packers have a second return in the opening quarter for a touchdown. What a kickoff. What a pick.
Unbelievable. What a job by Douglas.
6 defensive backs. Collins playing up front. It's Foles to the air. Intercepted by the aforementioned Collins. You can kiss him goodbye. Touchdown. Pick 6.
Chin playing down there in that nickel spot. You see him there again.
Brady loading up, going deep. Evans is open. He's got it in for the touchdown.
Well, we've said it a bunch of times. I don't care how many he drops or how many are incomplete. You have to continue to give one of your best players, one of the top receivers in the league, chances to do.
About doing it the right way. The 6-year man out of Miami, Njoku. Quick toss, Cooper, there he is, didn't drop that one, and slipped past the defender, and escaped Ridgeway, and got all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Gibson along with Dominique Robinson. And now the Lions keep it on the ground on 3rd and 18, and Swift will pick up a Detroit first down.
Minshew has one-on-one for A.J. Brown. He's got it! A.J. Brown into the open field. Foot on the gas to the end zone. Touchdown Eagles. 76 yards. They find the end zone in loud fashion. They fake it. They're going to throw it. Darnold going deep. DJ Moore. It's underthrown. Moore comes back to get it. What a grab and adjustment by DJ Moore.
Biggest play of the day for the Lions on offense. Now it's flipped back to Jameson Williams.
And the rookie takes it inside the 30, the 20, still going. Down inside the 10.
They fake it. They're going to throw it. Darnold going deep. DJ Moore. It's underthrown. Moore comes back to get it. What a grab and adjustment by DJ Moore.
They're starting to get on the same page at the right time.
Third down here. All day. Brady letting it fly. Evans is open again. He's got it. Evans inside the 10 and he scores. I think they're back.
Ravens bring 4. Pickett fires in the middle and a catch. There's George Pickens right at the mark. That is a first down. And that is a 4-star play.
Eagles have all 3 timeouts. 2nd down and 8. Quick throw is picked off. Marshawn Lattimore read it. And a pick 6 in his first game back. It's the first interception of the season by a Saints corner, and it might be a backbreaker against the Eagles.
Panthers drop. Brady going deep. Evans again. He's got it. Number 3.
Giving his team a chance.
180. What's that?
To play some football past next week. Jamal Williams, cross midfield, still going. Adding to the huge numbers for the Lions offense, in particular on the ground today.
3rd and 3. It's McCaffrey. Oh, what a hole! A gaping hole! McCaffrey, one man to get around, and he's tripped up.
Take a look at the updated NFC North standings. Just a wild finish to the NFL as the playoff picture starts to materialize. This is Akers breaking freight. Akers still going. Chargers giving chase. Finally bring him down. It's Kenneth Murray.
ETN head of steam, nice looking run, slips a tackle. ETN into the open field and shoved out of bounds by Jonathan Owens.
Stop the run, get back to some of their winning ways.
3rd down and 4. Fields under pressure, takes off, picks up the first down across midfield, still going. Justin Fields inside the 20, down to the 10, and finally brought down at the Lions' 8-yard line.
You're braver than me, I guarantee you that.
A lot of Nick Chubb early in this game, and a lot of Nick Chubb yards early in this game. Another good cut, and another good run, and it's 1st and goal for Cleveland.
Exceptionally well so far today. Perfect 10 for 10. Retreating and going downfield for the first time. He's got Shaheed. Rashid Shaheed, 1st and goal. Getting a step on James Bradbury and getting 59 yards. Yet another big play for Shaheed.
1st and 10 for Jacksonville. And ETN on 1st down has a crease. There he goes. ETN. See you later. Touchdown. A 62-yard run. Well, we get into it. 2nd and 8. Mills. And that one flutters. It's a loose ball. Still loose. Tyson Campbell. Touchdown. Batu Kasi had the quarterback pressure, and Tyson Campbell with the scoop and score for his first NFL touchdown.
2nd and 10. Adams. Stidham, wobbler for Adams, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
Oh, he's gone.
Gibson down the sidelines. Gibson inside the 15. A flag is down as he steps out of bounds inside the 10. First down and 20 now. Stidham airing it deep, looking for Devontae Adams, who makes a diving catch.
Get out
inside the 20 at the 19.
Now back, and they just said, we're better than you. We're beating you up like a big brother.
Hockenson with his 7th catch. And look at this, all the way to the end zone. Jalen Naylor with the touchdown, but the flag will have to check it.
The flag is back in the area of the offensive backfield.
Yeah.
Talking about a player here has.
Offside. Number 40.
Oh, they got a touchdown.
Defense. Penalties declined. Results of the play, touchdown.
They're bringing it.
Pressure up the middle. Purdy checks it down to McCaffrey. McCaffrey, this is dangerous. McCaffrey barreling through tacklers. Oh, McCaffrey all the way down to the 15-yard line. Came into today as the 3 seed, but the Eagles lost again. Purdy setting it up. McLeod with speed, trying to turn on the Jets, and Ray McLeod shoved out by Duron Harmon at the 24-yard line.
Sometimes they go away, or do they get better?
Here's a 3rd and 1, and Jones taken off into the secondary. Oh, Tunyon helped with that.
Outstanding play call.
Good feeling with the whole offense, but I love how driven he is.
Eckler finding a seam, showing the wheels to the 20. Eckler, house call. No flags. 72 yards for the Chargers. On 2nd and 7, play action from Baker. Pocket collapses. Mayfield going to throw on the run. Up the far side. It's caught. Just a magical pass by Mayfield, and it's Van Jefferson with a lunging catch.
Smith will pitch to DJ Dallas. Down the middle of the field to the right side and inside the 10. 1st and goal. Seahawks.
Second down, 5. Jones again. Oh, here he goes. He can see the pylon. Touchdown.
2nd and 10. Lawrence steps up, fires, and it's juggled and caught by Jones. Gets back up, and Petrie takes him down.
They have got to generate more takeaways, something they were exceptional at last season.
Mahomes with 11 seconds to work with, far side of the field, and the diving attempt is made, and they say he caught it. Justin Watson from the 16-yard line. Going outside is Wilson. Wilson to the end zone for the touchdown.
There he is in motion at the bottom of the screen. Fake the handoff. Jones floats it upstairs. Extending. Thornton makes the grab.
He tried to tell us a story, Adam, but we weren't buying it.
Well, he's following McLaurin, and that's the direction that Wentz is looking. And there's Denzel Ward looking for the pick. He's got it.
That is true. 2nd and 10. 4-man pressure, batted at the line, and it's intercepted! Picked off by Drake Jackson. Off the play fake. Purdy trying to deliver on a chance. He's got Kittle. He underthrew it, and it's intercepted. Amik Robertson with his 2nd pick of the season.
Oh, he forced it, Kevin.
From the 27-yard line, that's Ken Walker, the rookie, who's loose. Walker across midfield, down the sideline he goes. Inside the 50 to the Jets.
Good snap, good hold, redemption for Robbie. And the San Francisco 49ers win their 9th in a row, 37-34. In overtime over the Las Vegas Raiders.
See, the best offenses got to get it done in tough circumstances.
Pickett, flush, pressured, throws on the run, caught by Harris for a touchdown! Oh, what a play! And the Steelers take the lead!
Wow. That's wild. What a play by Kenny Pickett.